Why does it matter where he is?
Just because I'm going to have to change the front. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Team Wars Week 3. We've got Supreme European Monarchs SEM versus Lost Tribe for you today. I am kernowKing, and I'm joined by Sanouske. How you doing, Sanouske? Sano?
We doing good. How's everybody else doing out there?
Yeah, hope everyone is doing well today. Yeah, Grimjow versus David are the first game. I'm going to have to swap them around because they sat on the wrong side of the table for me. But that's okay. What are you expecting from today's game then, from what we've seen so far? Are you thinking there's going to be a lot more Blue Eyes today?
Well, I mean, the two decks we're likely to see a lot of are Blue Eyes and or Dark Lords in some combination.
Yeah.
And then the other popular decks are some sort of Destiny Draw shenanigans, whether it be Fire Kings, Luna Lights, which, right on cue. Darn Luna Lights, right?
Yeah. Okay.
And it looks like Grimjow's starting off here with most likely Blue Eyes. Did the skill flash? I missed that. His extra deck is 10 cards. I should have just looked for that. Never mind.
Yeah, so Blue Eyes versus Luna Lights. This is interesting because this used to be an absolutely awful matchup for Blue Eyes, but now they're using Ultimate Dragons. They have already out to all the Luna Light cards. So yeah, but it's still being used as a counter, Luna Lights, to Blue Eyes quite a lot. Maybe that's what Lost Tribe have decided here. Maybe they expected this Blue Eyes. You ever played Luna Lights before, Sano?
I played them when they first came out, when they were just a fun, cheeky new deck. Never when they've really been considered the cancerous deck.
That makes sense. Hi to Frost, Yodale, and Cosmic. Hope you're all doing well. Hope everyone in the chat that's not speaking is also doing alright. That doesn't make any sense, but we're going to ignore it. Yeah, so just for those that don't know, Supreme European Monarchs are one of the few undefeated teams so far with a +9 round difference, and Lost Tribe in the same division are 1 and 2, so could be a close match. And Blue Eyes opening up with the Sage.
Getting the stone to hand. Oh boy. Pretty nice little start so far.
Hand. But
see what else he's got.
There's a risk here because if you go into the synchro, then you're opening up yourself to a Luna Light, Destiny Draw shenanigans if you want to attack as well.
Well, he can still go into the synchro and not attack, but
yeah,
I don't think he'll be attacking unless he's going for a lethal attack.
Yeah, I think so.
11 months in this bish.
Okay, that's not to my channel, that's to the Team Wars channel, but thank you. I'm going to have to turn something off.
Turn something off? That sounds
if you look at the bottom, there's the Team Wars conversation is going on right now underneath that scroll, so
Team Wars conversation.
The official Team Wars one. This is obviously on my channel, but the stuff is set to the wrong ones. Okay. Oh, is this just lethal? No hand traps. Oh, there is a Spear Karibo. Okay, but he can tag that out now and it still be safe. So makes sense. Makes sense from Grimjow there.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're going to attack, you have to be going for a lethal attack. I mean,
yeah.
If they have the hand trap, they have the hand trap. Not like you can sit and wait forever. Like, that's the one thing I hate about the Luna Light Destiny Draw shenanigans. Like,
yeah,
you have to attack.
Yeah.
At some point. It's like you can't avoid it forever.
No, you are right. And this is an awkward one now for Luna Lights because they can do their plays, but they can't OTK, and then Blue Eyes can just go into their Twin Burst from the extra deck using the skill at some point. So if they have 2 Blue Eyes, that is, though. Right now, that's very unlikely.
Well, the hand card for Blue Eyes is a stone, so it's only a stone summon away for getting a second Blue Eyes. And
yeah.
If this one does go to the graveyard, he can always get it back using said stone.
Mm-hmm.
So while it might not be in his hand, it's not all that far away.
Yeah. Yeah, they can get 2 blue. I mean, there's also, man, I'm forgetting card names. What's the Kaiba level 45 reward called? Discard to add to
Melody?
Melody. Yeah, Melody's also going to come in clutch here, I imagine.
I should have said Lullaby and see if you'd agreed.
Yeah, MB139. I don't know if that's Meta Beast or not, or just MB, saying that if his hand was good, maybe spearing the Blue Eyes made sense. Yeah, spearing the Spirit made sense. Yeah, but I don't know if he'd have attacked if that happened. Maybe he needed the Destiny draw. It's a good point, though, and also you have to wonder if that's a Book of Moon face down. Oh, he does go Lunar Light Fusion.
I don't think the Blue Eyes player would have made the second attack if the first one got speared.
Yeah.
TBH.
Certainly went for the safe way to do this. Thank you, the 26 people that are viewing. Yeah, big game today, so I think the other current undefeated team, Duel Links Taiwan, are playing right now, but if they lose then and SEM win, then SEM could be the only undefeated team in Team Wars this season. Okay.
The season is still young, though. Like,
very young.
Being 4-0 is obviously, I mean, it's where you want to be, but, you know, you got to focus on 1 week at a time.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, does negate with the Spirit. Going for the defense position Blue Eyes suggests there was a way to turn it to attack. But it does get negated, so
That stupid bunny card.
yeah, that back row might be going up to the hand now.
Well, it's like Luna Lights would be so free for weather painters. Like, if those of you who don't know, I like me some weather painters. Weather painters, it would be so free if it wasn't for that stupid bunny.
Yeah. Okay, could turn it to attack mode still, but it wouldn't have been lethal, I don't think, because there's no way to get the Dancer to 4k. Okay, just taking out the Spirit Dragon. He can tag out here to save some life points, but I don't really know if there's a need. Doesn't even bother, just takes the 900. Okay.
A set card from Luna Lights, though. I mean, there are a couple thoughts as to what it could be, but
yeah,
you normally don't see a set from Luna Lights.
They're not a setting deck, are they? But maybe they've teched this out specifically. Hi, Yampy. How's it going? Yeah, everyone forgets the first W of my name. It's fine. It's like it's a silent W. We'll go with. Yeah, we're all good here. Very happy to be casting this game with Sano. I don't think we've casted in a long time, Sano, together anyway. Okay, Blue Eyes making moves here. Adding the alternative to hand. Has a way to go into Twin Burst here, it's just whether it's worth taking that route.
Doesn't this give the Luna Lights give them another fusion card?
Yeah. Oh, he does go into Twin Burst. Interesting. I would suggest that's a Super Rush. Oh,
Nani?
man.
What year is this?
Someone
hey, it worked,
thought
but
hard
what
about a
year
Lunar
is
Light
this?
counter to Blue Eyes. Super Rush is huge. That is a wrap. Fair enough. Blue Eyes not really playing the hand traps. Yeah. Right.
More sets from Luna.
3 sets. I don't know if I'd have set 3 cards there. That's sort of revealing how much back row you're playing. But
Even if they're bluffs, like
yeah. Team
that is not what I
scores.
was thinking that was when I saw him set that, though. I can confidently tell you that.
Yeah. Um. Wow. There we go. 1-0 to Lost Tribe. I'm going to be a bit slow on the deck pictures and that sort of thing, I can tell, because I haven't done this in a little while now. But yeah, 1-0 to Lost Tribe. Lost Tribe with David, You Got Wrecked, Officer Lass, Blind Bix, and Peluche. And then Supreme European Monarchs, Grimjow, Copper, Yuliko, Raymond, and this season's Team Wars MVP so far, Zenzo. So, yeah, quite the game, and it's especially exciting Lost Tribe taking the first one.
Well, I mean, anytime you see a Super Rush headlong, I mean, that's a reason to get excited. When was the last time you've all seen that card played? Come on, no. That card's like, that was from what, the second or the third? No, maybe not that old, but I mean, that's an old card. That's from like, what, 2017, 2018?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really old.
And now we have a double Yami Yugi. So double, ooh, this one's Dark Lords.
Yeah.
But, so double Cancer, basically.
Makes sense from Supreme European Monarchs just being like, these are the best 2 decks. Gonna play them both.
I mean, yeah, and if opening up Busted with Dark Lords, I mean, it's still just as good as it used to be when you open up Busted.
Yeah.
I was a little busy yesterday, but didn't somebody go like 10-0 or 9-1 with Dark Lords yesterday?
I think lots of teams have streaked with Dark Lords this week. I'm not quite sure. I haven't seen all the match reports, but I know that Dark Lords and Blue Eyes have both streaked a fair lot this week, and they did last week too.
Oh, is this the stick and the chair?
Yeah. Yes, it is. Turn 1, stick and chair.
I mean, yeah, when you get the Dark Lord shenanigans along with all the draw power from the stick and the chair, holy.
Yeah, I mean, well, you have to be careful here because you could still get OTK'd if you don't have any back row.
I mean,
I know you obviously get a discard if you're going to go into Uberos, but
I mean, you can always just summon in defense mode. Only the fusions will get over it. Anyways. Yeah. And if you have Sanctified, you're Gucci.
Yep. Okay. There is Oberos. In defense mode, like you said.
Mode.
Oh, hit a Veil as well. That's a nice
That
card
was
to
a
hit.
hit right there. Holy cow. And a Nastin. What are we going to see discarded? A Banishment and
Banishment and
Amdust.
Contact. So pretty
that
good
was
discards.
Amdust.
Oh, Amdust.
I think he chucked the Contact with the Ish Cell.
Yeah. But yeah, that graveyard is pretty stacked.
And look at that.
I don't like to call games early, but I don't know what beats this.
This right here, this might be a little too much for Luna Lights.
Yeah. Hey Heg, how's it going? Yeah, well, Luna Lights are trying to make plays with the Emerald Bird, but you can just negate this. I'm not sure if you need to, but...
He doesn't need to, but he can get 2 negates anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of think he's using Nastin to search for Contact to get him back.
Yep.
And then, yeah, then he's got the second negate with Ish Cell.
Yep. Do you play much Dark Lords when they were the deck before? They're not.
I've played a lot of Dark Lords, period.
Yeah, obviously not the same as they used to be, but the Dark Lord plays are still the same, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I've played a bit of the new deck too.
Yeah.
I like it more with level tuning personally, but I just like having the cheese play, there.
The Destiny draw play lots more one-ofs, I've found, just because obviously you can pull anything from your deck so consistently. But yeah, they have less cheese playability, that is fair. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I remember.
Sorry, you go.
Go ahead. I was gonna say when this deck first came out, like we had a game like either that day or the next day that season. Like,
yeah.
I think I played 200 games that day. Like when we were, finding a good list. I mean, we knew the deck was busted. We just once we found the list, it was like, yeah, we're just. I think we brought like 7 of them.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, he's doing what he can here.
Yeah.
He's going to be able to clear one of these monsters, but he's probably going to go for the Ouroboros.
It's an interesting one, though, because I suppose with Contact in hand, Dark Lord are going to do their thing no matter what.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Ouroboros is the only monster he's going to be able to get permanently off the board.
Yeah. Still has the negate. Yeah, he is going to go for an Exceed. But the Exceed can be negated, so... Though, if he negates the Exceed, no, he doesn't lose because he gains 2,000 life points.
Well, he'll go up to 32.
Yeah. Still chooses not to negate it. Wants to keep that Sanctified in the graveyard, I'm going to assume.
I mean, he might be going for why can't I remember his name? Desire play.
Yeah.
I don't know why the hell it took me so long to think about that. But he's for sure gonna get a couple Dark Lord monsters onto his board here.
Yep.
In his next effect he uses, it almost has to be the Sanctified, yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise, like, that's it for effects.
And that's it, up to 3,000 life points again. Yeah, you're right. Desire play.
I mean, that's the easiest way to get rid of the big dancer.
Yeah, I mean, you probably can't attack here though, because you trigger in D-draw when you're at a scary life point total. Yep, no attack. To be fair, Luna Knights have put up a fight here.
I mean, they're not in the worst position in the world, but Dark Lords still have banishment in the graveyard.
Yeah.
But one or both of these monsters is probably going down this turn.
Saving that negate.
Well, he doesn't have the negate anymore.
Oh no, he doesn't. It's not in the graveyard, is it?
He had to use it to get rid of the other dancer.
Yeah. Okay.
This is actually... Dark Lords might have to go into cheese deck out mode here.
No, it's too late. That's
Holy,
lethal.
That is.
With the Saber Dancer in graveyard. Oof.
Man.
Where's the delay?
It's the Ish Cell. There's a banishment in the graveyard.
Searches, but I'm not sure what it's going to do for you. That is 5,000 damage. Hey, Louise. Oh, surrenders. There we go. Grimjow O2'd off the table.
Man. That was
something.
just simply going for that desire. I mean, yeah, it's nice getting rid of the dancer, but without any kind of follow-up, it did not seem to work out too well for him.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, he had the banishment, which was technically a follow-up, but... I mean...
Yeah.
He
Huge.
didn't even attack.
Yeah. Is Lunalight the deck that everyone needs to counter this? Lunalight with Super Rush Headlong.
And 3 other sets, apparently.
Yeah. Right, let's see who comes in next. Wow, what do you send into Lunalights? I think Lunalights has Fire Kings for 1. Beat Lunalights pretty big. Fire Kings are a big deck right now. Most teams are bringing at least 1, so that's what I'm going to go for.
That's probably the best choice. I mean, Dark Lords usually have a pretty decent matchup into them.
Yeah. Right. No way.
But it always depends from team to team too, like, you know. Teams are on different techs, different builds.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I think teams have, something we were discussing on Team Wars Talks this week, which I hosted, is that teams have different ideas of what counters what in the meta at the moment, which is unusual. Normally, it's pretty established that this is a counter for this, but no one seems to agree what the Blue Eyes counter is at the moment. No one seems to agree what role Fire King plays in the format at the moment. Again, if Blue Eyes is a Dark Claw counter is something that's up for debate. I think this week it's shown pretty clearly that it is a counter, but it's not an auto win for sure.
Well, I mean, Dark Lords and Blue Eyes both just have those god hands where it's like, well, I know you usually counter me, but yeah, not today.
Yeah. Oh, apparently the Akiza mat is the counter. Who knew? The extra luck is all you need.
So I'm taking a little time in deciding here. Maybe they weren't even really.
Oh, Zenzo. This season's Team Wars MVP so far. 16 wins. He's got over half of his team's wins today.
Jeepers.
I've just realised that I'm putting week 3 and it's actually week 4. I should probably change that.
And it's another Yami Yugi. It's another Dark Lords.
Another Dark Lords. Just deciding that they were unlucky before and they're going to go for it. No Fire Kings, that tells me. Or maybe they want to save the Fire Kings for something else. Or maybe, like I said, we have different opinions on what the counter is here. This is a pretty strong setup for Dark Lords, though. They have the whole engine going. No stick and chair, but... Man, it's so infrequently that you see the stick and chair opening beaten. That's why you've got to back Lunar Lights here.
It's a decent start. I mean, definitely not a brick from Dark Lords.
No, not a brick, but no god opening either. Sanctified in the graveyard, but nothing to get off contact. One set could be pretty much anything.
Well, chances are, I mean, odds are it's a Book of Moon.
Yeah.
But we definitely do not know for sure. I mean, and he could be able to fuel his contact if he ends up having to use his Tez in hand.
Yep.
We'll see how aggressive Luna Lights want to play it here, though.
Yeah. They have to put some pressure on Dark Lords, because Dark Lords can just loop forever, and I think right now he's at a level of vulnerability with no Dark Lord monster in graveyard. But it's just if Lunar Heights have a hand that they can get away with pressuring without using all their resources in one go.
Or how many hand traps they have.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they definitely can't wait forever. Like, if they let Dark Lords build up their graveyard to the point where it's like, I'm just gonna deck you out.
Yeah.
It will happen. Like, especially if this isn't, like, you say this guy's the... I haven't been able to watch as much Team Wars as I would like, but if this guy's the Team Wars MVP so far, I would assume he's probably not going to time out in the Dark Lords loop.
No, he has 16 wins this season in 3 game weeks. So yeah.
Going straight for the Dancer, maybe defense mode?
Attack mode Dancer. This, to me, tells me that he's considering an Exceed play. To turn that to attack.
He uses the effect to get the multiple attacks, but...
Yeah. Okay, there comes the effect negation.
I'm a little curious.
I think that was a bit premature on the effect negation, unless he was ending his turn and we didn't see the... Doesn't use D-draw, so really...
never know.
Really not sure why that happened, but... We don't know the hands.
I mean... If he could potentially go for game right here, the Dark Lords player, if he's feeling zesty, but
yeah,
4 cards in hand, I'm not sure how worth that is.
Discards a Tez. the Amdusk.
He just wanted to get the Amdusk into the graveyard.
Yeah. We're going on a loop. Amdusk effect. Adding banishment.
Is he going for it? Nope, he's not going for it.
Sanctified. I don't blame him. I think there's definitely hand traps there.
I think he's just trying to deck him out.
We could be in for a long one if that's the case. Oh, it's still only 1-0. It's actually 2-0.
There's that darn bunny again. Is he gonna flip or negate the bunny? I don't know how. I mean, bunny's definitely not the card you want to be negating.
No, but you have to use the negate here.
Wonder if he's gonna go from hand, maybe?
I also wonder if it's worth just outright negating the bunny in the first place, considering you know the bounce is coming.
I mean, he basically did just let him get another monster on board for free. Wait, what did he negate?
Let me tell you. He negated the cat dancer.
I was like, wait a second.
There's the Lunar Fusion.
There is a Tez in hand, so Ishcel won't be going down this turn, even if he summons the dancer.
Yeah. Yeah, not quite sure why the bunny was negated there, but the rabbit. Maybe it's because this way more life points were gained. Like you said, can stop the destruction here with a Tez from hand. And does so.
And just doing some chip damage here, and probably trying to proc his own D-drop by taking some points of damage.
Super Rush.
I forgot about Super Rush.
This is big brain from Lost Tribe using this deck. It's clearly something they've tested and thought out.
I mean, Super Rush, is putting in some work.
Super Rush has already won a game against Blue Eyes.
And it's definitely looking like it's going to put him into a good position here. Looks like he's just gaining some life points. I wonder if he doesn't have the greatest follow-ups here.
He has Destiny Draw still, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, yep.
Oh, never mind.
So, he's just picked up his deck, but it depends what that back row is, because clearly they've put some back row in. Oh, well, there you go. It does not depend what that back row is. MST.
Another Super Rush. So they are playing multiple Super Rush. But that wasn't the card he Destiny drawed. Like, I think they can. I think Dark Lords can start to go into deck out mode here pretty soon. Oh, excuse me?
It was Lava Golem. What is this game?
Excuse me?
Lava Golem. Into
Here
contact.
you go. Here's your Destiny draw.
Man, did they expect
like
this
Dark
Lunar
Lords
Lights?
are going into stall mode though.
I respect the Lava Golem so much. Maybe that's why he's letting the rabbit through, because he wants to make sure there's enough materials to go into it if needed. Whoa! Lava Golem. Sets up. Banishment's there. Tez is in the graveyard. Can't summon any more monsters this turn though, so... Man, Cat Dancer is so good with Super Rush because you can have multiple... You can make it so it has multiple attacks. Oh, that's a weak turn. I think that Lava Golem might have turned the tide. The only worry is it's going to slowly proc D-draw for David, unless...
I wonder if the Dark Lord's player is getting a little low on time. There was no delays on those swings in end phase.
Maybe just
normally, I think
being
you would
careful.
want to use the banishment on the end phase.
Might just be being careful. So that is another quick end turn, maybe.
I mean, he knew which card he wanted, I'm pretty sure. And he could have gotten it end phase to thin his deck and put the banishment back in there.
Yeah. I think he's just decided he's not going for game because he's scared of the hand traps and this is going to be a slow burn. Lava Golem isn't exactly easy for Lunar Knights to get off their field either.
No, it's not. Especially, I mean, the Dark Lords have to remove it for him.
Yeah, so this isn't even a deck out. This is just a you die in 8 turns. What can you do about that? Well, 6 turns now.
That must be stick and or chair.
Yeah.
But it looks like the Dark Lords are kind of running out of their loop ability here.
Yeah.
He needs to rip a banishment to kind of start fueling his Dark Lord engine again.
This is the first time I've seen Lava Golem since the 500 point reduction in the damage done has happened. It's a weird one. It's quite impactful because he'd be so much closer to death if it was 1,000.
Oh, he'd be at next turn.
Yep.
But it was really handy in clearing the dancer.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. If you're Lunar Knights, you probably need to be pressuring a bit more than this.
I think so. I mean, eventually Dark Lords are going to rip their banishment.
Yeah.
All desire. Interesting.
Oh, okay.
That was the card that was saving him. Oh, there's the banishment, though.
Yeah.
But that attack position desire is what got the previous Dark Lords player into trouble.
Yeah.
I do kind of think that Sanctified face down.
It has to be, else you're not putting that in attack mode again like that. I suppose destroying that because you don't want a Destiny draw to happen. But it means that this game is now back in a deck out mode, not a life point loss game.
Oh yeah, I mean, Dark Lords have their little mini engine set up again.
Yeah.
And it doesn't look like Lunalights are going to be able to clear any more than one monster a turn. Which isn't what they want.
Yeah. He's just going to go for it, but like you said, this must be the banishment.
You mean Sanctified?
Sanctified. This must be the Sanctified, yeah. If you can't tell, I never played Dark Lords myself.
I mean, if it's not the Sanctified, it's over.
Yeah.
And there it is. Gain that sweet, sweet 6K LP.
6K.
I mean, that was his third Lunalight fusion. Like, I don't know if he really has any other good ways to pressure Dark Lords
I
here.
think this is thank you, good night.
I mean, to be able to clear more than one monster, he's going to need a third Super Rush in that deck to attack with a low LP monster.
I mean, I can believe that's in there, though.
Wonder how many hand traps he's not playing because he's playing the Super Rushes.
Man.
I mean, we've seen the one boxer ripped from his hand by the Ouroboros in the other game, but we haven't seen him have to use any other hand traps other than what, a Sphere Karibo?
I think a Sphere Karibo was used once. Nothing in the deck this time. In the grave, sorry. Man, wars used to be so quick because Dark Lord died for a short time, but now Dark Lord's back. Wars have gone up to that, taking a long time.
I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. I hope you don't have to rush off anywhere, Sano.
No.
It looks like we
I'm
could be
good.
in
I
for a
mean,
long one.
It's not like when we brought 4 stall decks against, I forget who it was at this point.
It was against
but...
Odyssey.
Oh, it was your team, wasn't it?
I wasn't at Odyssey at the time, though, no. But they were my original team, yeah.
I remember I was like getting ready for work and driving to work, and I could just hear the pain in Brim's voice. Brims, if you can hear me, blame Egg. It was his idea.
Yeah, this has got to be it, doesn't it?
I mean,
The graveyard is stacked.
Ooh.
Doesn't do anything though, it can just be negated.
I know. Let me get excited for a second. I mean, I don't really see a way, like, as long as the Dark Lord's player has enough time to do all his plays, I don't see a way the Dark Lord's player is really losing this one.
No. I agree.
Dark Lords don't have anything in their graveyard. 2 cards in hand.
You need to see a banishment, don't you? Oh, contact off the top.
Contact.
That will do
That's pretty good.
Oh.
So he's going to get to banish something this turn.
Yeah. Is there a second? No, there's not a second Saber Dancer in the graveyard.
No, he's already used all his other fusions.
Yeah.
I mean, chances are that's a chair face down right there. He's probably going to attack into it with the... Yep, that's a chair.
Yeah. Desperately trying to get the damage done, but...
Look at that banishment right off the top of the deck. That's a Dark Lord's player.
Yeah, I think that banishment probably sealed the deal. That spider's got no more.
Yeah, and he's got the trap again.
Yeah. Just has to not time out now, but I think he's been pretty conservative with his timer the entire game, so...
I mean, I think he's been more or less on this plan for a while now.
Yeah. Hey, Mood Trapper, how's it going? Hope all your streams went well this week. And...
Another Super Rush? Is there...
No, it gains 300 attack at the end of every time it attacks, so he wants to just keep attacking with this.
The 3rd Super Rush could have been there, K-Row.
The 3rd Super Rush is what he's going to need to win this game, so he can force through with both of these big boys. I still think it might be too late, but you never know. Also,
It probably is too late.
If you're Zenzo, you want to be hitting that sin to put it back down to 2,400. at some point.
Dark Lords only have the Sanctified in the grave, though.
Yeah,
I mean,
two
the thing
cards.
about the stick chair is it does kind of make your Dark Lord engine a little, you know, when you get into this situation, you don't draw it as consistently.
Yeah, okay, does hit the Sin. So that's only 1 per turn. Yeah, but you've got 8,400 life points at this point.
And 3 banishments that
Yeah.
are always in your deck.
Yeah, this is over.
Please just scoop Luna Lights, please. I can hear Taha talking to the Lost Tribe team right now, though. Scooping's a misplay.
Yeah. Oh, he goes for a Destiny draw here.
Maybe he has his own lava golem?
It's not even enough, though, is it? Still playing perfectly. Yeah, Mood, sorry, I've not had lots of time to stream recently. I know that sounds stupid during a pandemic when everyone's got his time, but I'm starting a new job soon, so kind of focusing on that.
Some people work Cairo.
I mean, I have a job right now as well.
I know, I'm saying I work too, brah.
Yeah. Admittedly, my hours aren't quite as crazy as yours, though.
You're still a youngster, though.
I did stream one other time this week, though. I streamed for Team Wars Talks, but that was on the official channel. This is my first stream in here for a long time. Okay, this is it. End your turn. Man, 47 minutes for 3 games.
Well, one of the Dark Lords games went quick, which was...
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of a cheese play, but hey, I like cheese. Honorable Sudoku.
Yeah.
You could have done that like 5 turns ago and saved us 20 minutes.
It would have been nice, but there we go.
I know. Never give up, never surrender. I get it.
Never surrender. So Zenzo takes a game.
Fun suicide is a misplay.
Team 2. Now you have to imagine they have whatever they think is a counter to Dark Lords is their second deck, because they must have expected the Dark Lord's loss. And it must just be a bonus.
Either that or Fire King. Either
Yeah.
that or some, you know, they're prepared for that or Fire Kings or something. If Taha's real, he'd have Weather Painters in his lineup. Pretty sure he doesn't have any integrity, so...
We ain't gonna see that, yeah. Suicide is a misplay.
It's Blue Eyes.
It is Blue Eyes, yeah.
Unless they're playing some other skill with Pop Star Kaiba.
No, Ultimate Dragons, we've already seen it.
It's a bluff.
Oh, Oak goes first on open stick and chair.
That's pretty good, as Jimmy would say.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Jeepers, Cairo, what was that?
That's Jimmy. You know, Jimmy told me he was going to cast this with me today, so I thought there were going to be 3 of us, but the man fell asleep, so...
You didn't ask me until Jimmy had to dip. You
No,
were gonna leave me on there.
I asked everyone in the morning, I'll have you know, and I had to ask again because no one replied.
I replied.
You did the second time, that's fair. Sage being discarded. If it's a stone that's discarded, that sort of gives you a little bit of hope, but... with the banishment as well, this is not good for Blue Eyes.
This is filthy. And did he discard another banishment right there? Oh, mama.
Yeah, Jimmy was hyped, but Jimmy stayed up all night, and this game was started at 7 AM for him, so, yeah. I think he had to
Jimmy
give it.
could go to bed like a good boy. But we all know that's not possible.
Mood, did Jimmy cast with you earlier? I know he's done another cast, what was today for him, but Jimmy casting is a misplay. Hey, Jimmy is good people.
On every day that ends in Y, Jimmy's a good people.
Yeah. Oof. Gains a big fat 0 life points. That's what we like to see.
Gets the M Dusk. I was like,
Yeah.
like his contacts in the graveyard. But I suppose with Am Dusk he can just get it back.
Has the ancient rules though? Oh, has the Book of Moon.
Prismatic Book of Moon. Gotta do it in style, yo.
Yeah, this is why Zenzo is our MVP.
The Prismatic Book of Moon?
Prismatic Book of Moons. I wonder if he's got 3. We'll never know because Dark Lords don't play 3, but look how pretty that is.
You could ask him.
We could. Zenzo, if anyone in your team is watching or you are watching, do you have 3 Prismatic Book of Moons?
Yeah, going for the... This is pretty much GG right here.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the thing with Dark Lord. Some of its games take so long, but some of them are just...
Well, I mean, for a little while, Dark Lords was just a glorified stall deck.
Yeah.
But they do attack a bit more now than they used to.
Yeah.
Well, that was a quick 2-0 for, well, I suppose 2-2, but 2-0 for Zenzo.
Yeah, 2-0 for Zenzo, now on 18 wins this season and counting.
And we will get to see what Lost Tribe considers their Dark Lord's counter here.
I think we already saw what Lost Tribe considers its Dark Lord counter, though. It just
Blue Eyes?
Yeah, it just didn't win. Unless Taha and Co are cooking up something else.
And that cold weather earlier this year might have gotten to Taha's head. Who knows?
Right, who is coming in? You got wrecked.
And it is another Blue Eyes.
Yep. Dark Lord's going first. Does it have the combo?
Not doing anything quite yet, so...
Yeah, I think if you have the combo, you just slap it down, don't you? Just bang on the table.
Well, there's not too much thinking when you have combo in your hand.
Yeah.
Like, unless you're thinking about all your Dark Lord shenanigans. Like, maybe this pause was him deciding how risky he wanted to be. Like, maybe he's strictly just drawing for a stick chair right now.
Yeah. It's possible. Ooh!
And he bricked.
Okay, we'll have to see what Blue Eyes have got here, but lots of cards in the hand mean this probably isn't a brick from them. Card of Constance, definitely no brick for Blue Eyes. This is their bread and butter. You have got to be careful though of the free back rows, but I would say that Blue Eyes is probably in a favoured position here.
I mean, whoa! In reality, like, what could the back row be? Most likely, it's a book or two. I mean, maybe he sets Sanctified, kind of risky, but
what back row have we seen? We've seen Book of Mu, we've seen MST, we've seen Sanctified. It could be Bluffs.
Drowning one time.
Drowning one time. Stranger things have happened in a Destiny draw deck than Drowning. Okay, hits one of the back row.
He's thinking here. Did he snipe the Sanctified? He's got to negate it if it's Sanctified. Oh, it's just a book.
Yeah.
Just a book.
Interesting think there. That's suggesting there is a Sanctified face down that can negate, but he's decided that it's not worth it. In my head. That's what I'd be thinking. Oh. Has the melody too.
You mean the lullaby?
Man has everything. This was a good Blue Eyes hand. I mean,
Yeah.
Lost Tribe probably deserve it in that they got stick and shared last time they played, but yeah, this hand is good. Interesting.
Really? Decides he just wants his Blue Eyes in hand.
Ah, decides he's going for lethal. I think
Interesting.
you gotta be careful of the Destiny draw here, you would say, but
I mean, it seems like there's still delays. Either a book or a Sanctified.
a book.
No 3 prismatic books.
Yeah, we have our answer. Is that glossy though?
It is glossy.
Ooh, hits the MST. What can Destiny draw get here? With one card in hand.
If he has stick or chair, he might search for the other. Either that or banishment is really his only.
Yeah, he does it.
Yeah, so he was definitely drawn for stick chair last turn.
Ooh, not having to deal with anything when you against stick and chair though. You've got some pops here. This actually might be Dark Lord's game all of a sudden. Oh, it is Dark Lord's game.
He still plays the cheese.
I think a lot of people still play the cheese. And you can see why. Oh,
The cheese be strong.
This must hurt. You got wrecked. Like opened everything, but couldn't deal with this.
I mean, it doesn't feel good when it happens to you, but when you're the one doing it, it feels amazing.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that, Cancer.
Hey, I don't like the hand trap Cancer. I like cheese, not cancer.
Right, is there a repeat? I'm gonna go check the channel. Not hearing anything on a repeat so far.
I mean, if they truly think that this is the counter, I don't see them not repeating.
Yeah. I'm poised ready to put a repeat in. But we will see.
He hasn't left the table.
Yeah. Maybe they're discussing the repeat?
Oh, somebody's typing in chat.
Repeat.
Yep.
There we go. It's almost like we're mind readers. Lost Tribe down to 1 repeat. 3-2. Here we go. Sam coming back from 2 games down.
Dark Lords is the deck to do it with, though.
Yeah.
Dark Lord's going second this time, though. Zenzo's been, oh. I mean, we saw Karma Cut get MST'd last game.
Yeah. Oh.
Just checking delays or brick.
Bricks on both sides here. Or might be just playing around the karma. Okay, back to...
Well, he clogged his back row. He was waiting for MST.
Yeah. I would say that's just to play around the karma.
Zenzo's thinking here. That makes me think he does have some things he can do. He's just deciding if it's worth.
It's just if you get hit by the karma, because obviously if there's a stone in hand, the karma is going to change the face of the game, and I think that Zenzo's deciding it's not worth it at the moment. Which means Blue Eyes have got to, yeah, start making their own plays.
I mean, ripping that Sage off the top doesn't hurt.
No, Sage is a good card.
Well, gaining that sweet, sweet 0 life points. But he had a Nastin in hand. Maybe his only play was a Nastin play, and that would have put him out too much.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this play either, because you've got to imagine there's already a stone in hand. You're very low on resources now. I suppose he's in trouble if there's a stone in hand, so had to make the play anyway. It's a tough one.
I mean, it definitely looks like Dark Lords doesn't have the ideal hand.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the ideal hand.
Just has, yeah, Blue Eyes just maybe has a defensive hand at the moment, but it can turn offensive very quickly.
I could almost see Stick and Chair being in hand, but you still couldn't go in there with it because of the karma cuts. No? Okay, Ultimate Dragon. Maybe I'm wrong about there being a stone in hand, but there are 2 Blue Eyes in hand, so... You can't really give Destiny Druid though, can you?
Well, you can, but probably not the best idea.
Yeah.
Do you think he really set the poly, though?
No.
Or was that just the third back row in
I
hand?
think that's another card. I think setting poly is a really weird thing to do here.
I think so too, but I mean, you know his hand then.
You don't know one card. One card's a mystery.
No, 2 Blue Eyes and poly.
Yeah, but that it's possible that that's a polymerization set still, so you don't know for sure.
We don't know for sure, but I just think setting poly is weird.
Which also means, I take it back, Zenzo knowing what he's doing again, it was a good call to negate the Sage, because there's probably no stone in hand.
He's thinking here, though. I mean, if he has a stick chair play, it's not like he can sit and wait forever.
Yeah,
those karma cuts, if those are karma cuts, they're not going away.
Yeah. That's true. Is going with it. Okay, doesn't even have to play.
Okay, okay. That's interesting. If he could karma cut that Nastin, I mean, that would... Oh, I suppose he could just get Amdusk here to get contact back.
Yeah. Tez?
Or I suppose he could book the Nastin too. Dark Lord is in a weird spot though.
Also, interesting that no karma cut came down at any point.
Well, I mean, I think the target would be Nastin at this point.
Yeah, definitely. But that suggests that these hand cards really can't be chucked away. But
Two of them for sure.
I think a Blue Eyes probably could be chucked away because you can get it back later. Whereas now you're going into a grind game against a deck that's...
world famous for its grind game.
Yeah. Ooh. MST in the standby phase.
Did he set his poly? He did not.
No, he set.
So we know. So those three of those cards in hand, we know for sure. Other than his top deck.
$35 viewers. Thanks everyone that's watching. We are currently at 3-2 to Supreme European Monarchs. Just over an hour gone.
Dark Lords could get Destiny draw if they wanted right here.
Yep. And they
It
will.
looks like, yep. It looks like he's opting for just that.
Interesting. Are those two cards bluffs is what you've got to be wondering now.
I mean, that and... like, he doesn't want to check the poly, that's for certain.
Yeah.
Probably a little hesitant to chuck the Blue Eyes, but...
Gaining back life points, I think. Just a simple answer here.
But... I think he wanted to do something else, possibly, and then realized he wouldn't be able to do any more effects if he didn't. Or, we'll wait and see for a second. There is another line of play that I just thought of.
Yeah.
We'll see if he does it. But he's thinking here. Is he gonna do it? It'd be risky. He does not. Now his contact is live. Like, I think he maybe used the effect right away in wanting to use contact, but then
Yeah.
realized, like, I have to use the Sanctified. I think your stream just died, K-Row.
It
Oh. Fucking DD Crow. Holy.
I don't know why it's died.
That DD Crow is... That
Huge.
might be GG. That might be GG.
Okay, it's back again now.
For those of you who missed it, there was a savage DD Crow moments ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a pretty big moment to lose it on, and I actually missed it as well because I was trying to work out what happened. Okay, we do have Stick and Chair coming out now, though.
Is that enough?
Well, that's what we're going to find out, isn't it? It's not been interrupted so far. But there comes the Karma
There
Cut.
it
You've
is.
got to get rid of a Blue Eyes or a Poly here, though, so it's not like it's a great spot for Blue Eyes either. So they've still not got a stone.
Dark Lords are in rough shape, though. We're not even gonna front. Like, Blue Eyes at least has that 3000 beat stick out on the field.
Yeah, but you don't know what the back rows are.
Not having your contact is kind of a huge cuck, though.
Yeah.
He has Nastin in the graveyard. He has Amdusk in the graveyard. He has Ishzel in the graveyard. I mean, Sanctified will be shut off soon once all his Dark Lord monsters are gone.
Oof, you have probably got to negate this, yeah. Which means you aren't gaining any life points that way.
I mean, the only play Dark Lords really had left was a Desire play, and that's not gonna work with Spirit Dragon out on the field.
Yeah. Interesting doesn't do anything to stop this. That suggests to me that card there cannot stop this, because if you can, you would. The Karma Cut would have been absolutely clutch there, but not looking like it.
I think this is just game over. He had the book.
Book, I think it's very interesting not booking there. Maybe he has just another chair in hand that he wants to summon and do it that way. Is this a second Karma Cut? Or is this just a bluffed? It could very easily be a bluffed card of consonants, because never had the fuel to use it.
I mean, that's Poly in hand for
Yeah.
Blue Eyes, 100%. Ooh.
That's looking like a bluffed Karma Cut to me. Not a bluffed card of consonants to me.
So I was calling it for
Yeah,
Blue Eyes win.
I said
Holy
Blue-
cow.
Blue Eyes was never in a good spot here. They've not had a single stone all game. And now I
Holy
don't know
shit.
if stone's enough, because you can... Ooh.
Oh, Hemi just raided, brah.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Ahimi. Hi to the new 40 people that have came off. We are watching Supreme European Monarchs versus Lost Tribe, and it is 3-2 Supreme European Monarchs. Zenzo winning all three of the games for his team. And he's also in a pretty good spot in this one. Oh, Book of Moon on the Karma cut. That's big. I think this is 4-0 for Dark Lords.
Yeah, there's not a top deck.
No. Not when you've only got one card. Ah, I'm calling it.
Now you can call it.
Yeah. Zenzo 4-0. He's now on 20 wins this season.
That's pretty good for 4 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
In what? I mean, both teams bricked. They definitely did not have ideal hands that game.
No.
It
No,
was kind of fun to watch,
game,
though.
but whew. And that was a repeat from Lost Tribe. Now, I think teams are stacking on Blue Eyes right now, so I think we will see another Blue Eyes. But yeah,
They had Blue Eyes in the opener, so this would be their third Blue Eyes. If they do bring in other Blue Eyes.
yep.
But Lost Tribe definitely need to get this one back under control here before
Yeah.
Dark Lords go too far out.
And you start praying for bricks.
I mean, that was kind of a brick from Dark Lords right there.
Yeah, but I mean, Blue Eyes bricked as well. Blue Eyes bricked really hard there. Like, there was no stone in the entire game. Zenzo played that well, though. He really limited the stone. Like I said, I just assumed there must have been one. But he was like, no, I'm in trouble if there's a stone. I'm going to negate this. And he negated both the stone searches, putting them on low life points. And it meant that even the crow wasn't enough. It's the problem with crow. It doesn't do enough by itself. You need to sort of then have a route to winning. I'm interested to know. I wonder what Zenzo's second deck is as well. I wonder if we'll even find that out at the rate that he's going right now.
I mean, there's still a lot of game left. Let's not be calling it yet, K-Ro. Come on,
I didn't call it, did I? Just said I wonder if we'll find it out. Who knows? Yeah, Zenzo is very goated. How you doing, Prince K? One more duel. Zenzo is typing in the room. Real discussions going on here.
They're definitely taking a couple minutes here.
Wow, it's a big decision, isn't it?
Yeah, and they finally made their decision. Somebody else hopped in the room. Who is it? It is Paloosh.
Paloosh.
Is this the third Blue Eyes? This is the third Blue Eyes, ladies and gentlemen.
The fourth Blue Eyes, technically, when you consider a repeat.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Dark Lords first.
Holy cow.
Another brick!
That's...
I think the craziest thing about these Dark Lord wins is that they haven't always had insane hands.
The first 3 games he opened up pretty well. Last game he did not. Like, he opened up Stick Chair 2 of the first 3 games, and the second game he didn't open up Stick Chair, but He had all his Dark
I
Lord
think he's only opened
shenanigans
Stick Chair
going.
one of the games. Because the other Dark Lord player in Grimjow opened it once. Anyway, doesn't matter. We've got a potential spirit play here. Senzo's having a think. My stream is going again. I don't know what's happening.
Need to upgrade that internet, K-Row.
The internet speed is fine.
Could it just be fixed then?
I don't know. I mean, we can hear each other fine. I'm at over 100 megabits a second. And the upload speed is fine too. Who knows?
It's got to be on Twitch's end then. He is going for spirit here. No, Vermilion. Never mind.
Yeah.
Vermilion.
Maybe has a lethal play if this goes through. That is a Book of Moon.
It's always that prismatic one too.
Okay, stream is back up. It seems just to be dropping out every now and again, but yeah, like I said, the speed is fine. Who knows?
I mean, it seems like Blue Eyes opened up pretty decent right here.
Yeah.
We'll see if this player's on Karma Cut too, but I mean, it seems like Lost Tribe as a team are on Karma Cut with their Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
Did he go for Stick Chair and miss?
Or maybe he hit and he's too scared.
He could be checking for delays, but I think he missed. I think he missed.
Ooh, the effect goes off this time.
Well, the effect went off last time too.
Yeah.
He just booked him.
And another one. That means that he valued the book more than his other back row, else he'd have booked in the first place.
I mean, that could be MST too, and he was just waiting for him to banish the tuna. Well, he needed to be sanctified now if he wants to live.
Yep.
Interesting decision.
Trying to kill that stone. Yeah. This looks like it.
Oh, it was just a bluff. Well, we get to find out what Zenzo's second deck is.
Yeah, we do.
I hope it's something spicy. He's my hero if it's Weather Painters.
I don't think it is, but we'll see. We will see.
Like, I can dream, K-Row.
You can dream. But I'm telling you that I don't think Weather Painters count as Blue Eyes. I think if anyone brings Weather Painters, it's most likely to be the Lost Tribe. They're the ones that have been bringing it this season.
Because they know how good it is. counters both of the best decks in the game? No.
I'm not sure.
It,
You can say
it
what you
looks
want.
like it's Onomats.
I'm not sure.
Unless it could be double Dark Lords if he has the tuning skill too, but it's Thunder Dragons.
He has used
Suppose I
Thunder
should've
Dragons to
looked
good
at-
effect, and Thunder Dragons does counter Blue Eyes when it draws well, but this is a good hand, so...
When it draws well. I like that.
Oh, just speaking the truth. I also like Thunder Dragons, because Thunder Dragons is a quicker deck.
That it is.
You don't see many games beyond like turn 5 for Thunder Dragon, maybe turn 6. Everyone likes Thunder Dragon though, don't they? Everyone likes to blow stuff up.
Just blow the world up.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're looking for a quick game of PvP, boom, Thunder Dragons.
Yeah.
It's like when I'm looking for a quick farm, boom, Cyber Angels. This is looking like a pretty good hand from Thunder Dragons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't go for the Bonzer though. This is still okay, but Bonzer, ooh, double cards of consonants, double stone, melody, nani. Looking like a pretty decent hand from Blue Eyes.
Yeah, so we know one of these has to be the alternative, so 2 cards unknown. Though, only one of those stones' effects is going to work in the end phase, because there's already a Spirit of White in the graveyard.
This man could be playing 2 spirits, you never know.
Zenzo's first deck was Dark Lords.
Blue Eyes here tinking a little bit though.
Yeah. Well, Thunder Dragons have got a lot of plays next turn, believe it or not.
Oh, I know they do. There's I mean, there's 2 Levianeers in his hand, and the Thunder Dragon's graveyard is not too bad right now. He's gonna have a Dark Search. I mean, if he gets rid of the Roar, he's gonna have a Roar play. And we don't know what the 3rd card in the Thunder Dragon's hand is.
Yeah, we do. It's a Hawk. It bounced back to hand.
Oh, that's right. So, I mean, yeah, he's got all the colors, as Jimmy would say.
Yeah. And he's got back row outs to this. This is interesting.
I mean, Blue Eyes not putting the 3rd material in the grave, kind of smart. Oh, DD Crow. Now this is gonna force the Blue Eyes to react in some fashion. Because Levianeer is definitely on the way.
Yeah. There we go.
If I had to guess, he's going after the back row here. Because he won't have any problems clearing those monsters.
Yeah. I mean, he'll get the choice, though, to destroy a monster if the back row doesn't get activated, so... to destroy
That's
the back.
probably what the Blue Eyes player's thinking about here.
Yeah.
Or Levy might be forced to destroy itself now. And keep that spice open.
No.
That's not how he goes about it, though.
I mean, he's
got game.
lethal here, doesn't he? Yeah.
You still got the hawk in hand, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm calling it. I keep calling it early today, but
Man's got a prismatic M7. This man's got some. Is he a Prisma hunter?
who knows? Maybe he certainly has some spice.
Those are some good prismatics.
5-3.
5-3. Yep. So we will see what already Peluche's second deck is. Were they expecting the Thunder Dragons?
Well, Zenzo did go on one of his runs this season with Thunder Dragons, as you are calling them. So,
Dragons.
Man, what happened there? Rebooting. I'll be back in a second.
Is your computer rebooting?
No. Just Duel Links.
Monk S.
Computer is fine.
Zenzo going first. Has the Lupine again. Banishes Dark and Roar. Some pretty standard stuff going on so far.
Cool. I'm in the game again.
You're not gonna farm that boy? Going into Bonzer after a level dupe.
Okay.
And summoning probably the Dragon Dark. I was kind of expecting Roar, but it was Dark he summoned.
Fair enough.
Fire Kings.
Kings. This is a good matchup.
I let you talk about the Fire Kings, K-Ro.
I mean, this is also the perfect opening because you can swing this in. And then it will special summon an Avatar. And then you can kill this. And then you can use the Avatar effect to negate any search. And you're going to get another card as well. Yep. They expected this, they knew what they were doing. Maybe this is why they took so long to talk, because they were working out which combo to send in, and they thought this is the one that made the most sense. Gets an island, that tells me he's already got another fire in hand. I mean, he must have when he's not got any back row. Probably some hand traps there as well, I think. You know, Dark Lord needs to have some pretty good stuff going on in hand to deal with this.
You mean Thunder Dragon, right?
Thunder Dragons. Sorry. Thunder Dragons needs pretty good stuff in hand to deal with this.
I mean, all these hand traps are really annoying.
Yeah. Okay, does have the levy. And can chain block the levy to stop the Avatar being able to negate it. But I'm not sure how helpful that is in the grand scheme of things.
Doesn't he just get to summon the Garunix from the Arvada?
Exactly. So you have to be able to destroy the Garunix as well, or else it's just going to blow your field up next turn.
Well, the Garunix was destroyed by battle, though, no?
Yeah, but if it destroys it, whatever Avatar summons destroys itself at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So the next turn it will come back.
And he's using Hawk.
Yeah.
He really wanted
Ooh.
that search.
Hawk gets negated.
That's probably why he did. Ooh.
Yeah. Okay,
There's
Grunix
a
definitely
Grunix
coming
either
back
way.
now, so I think this is kill this turn or you're in trouble. I mean, it is possible.
Ooh, he's summoning that boy.
Well, he's already got the Grunix coming out now. Okay. Oh!
Sends 2 DD Crow to the graveyard.
Those DD Crows would have been nice. This is hard for Fire Kings to out because it cannot be destroyed by the effects, but if there's a Spear Karibo in hand, that must be what we're thinking. Hey Mike, how's it going? Going in for lethal now, because why not? Ooh, going in. Yeah, there's a hand trap. Oh, double Spear Karibo. I think swinging there was a misplay. I really do. With the second swing.
His Onimaru is now gone.
Yeah. I mean, an Exceed play would have finished this one off anyway, so maybe fair enough. Into the Spooder, and that's going to be lethal.
He says, fuck Spider. I'm just going in with my boy Barong.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Still, 5 and 2, incredibly impressive for Zenzo. 21 wins now. And even if SEM managed to win this one today, he's still going to have over half the team's wins.
Well, he got half his team, like, he either got half or more than half his team's wins.
Yep.
Already, so.
Well, he's got more than half guaranteed because he's won 21 games now, and the most SEM can have win after 4 weeks is 40. So, yeah. Good stuff. But also,
We will see what they think the Fire King's counter is like.
Well done, Peluche, for taking that one.
Milling those 2 DD Crows, though, that was kind of, I mean, I knew he would have needed some extra turns to get them anyways, but that was kind of monk ass. Those were like his cards to deal with that.
Yeah, the Milling the Crows was sad. Okay, I think all of the records are updated. Close war.
I mean, 5-4. I mean, hopefully it goes right down to the wire here.
Okay,
And it's
Copper
Copa
next
with,
on the table.
And it looks like we won't know till we see the skill, but looking like a Blue Eyes deck. Indeed, Blue Eyes. Hmm. Ploosh. I mean, you might just be sitting on some hand traps here. That's never fun to see. We will see how Blue Eyes decides to go in, though. Definitely don't want to proc D-draw for just no reason.
I wonder which Blue Eyes build this is, if it runs Karma Cuts or Treacherous. Karma Cuts.
Well, this is the Blue Eyes from SEM, so I mean, we know that Lost Tribe have been pretty heavy on the Karma Cuts, or at least it seems that way.
I think Tretch is better against the water matchup, but Karma is good against most of the other decks at the moment, so I think Karma makes sense. Also, we're seeing DD Crows teched in Blue Eyes more and more because of Dark Lords, and DD Crows has the double effect of also really hurting Fire King. Also, Spirit Dragon as a card hurts Fire King, so pretty big deal that that's happening. In attack mode.
Interesting.
Doesn't care about D-draw.
I mean, it looked like there was a little delay there on the swing. It could have been the Spirit Dragon, but
don't agree with this at all.
just goes straight into ditching that Garunix.
Gets a Barong. Okay, can't negate. Well, can't negate any of them now. What am I talking about? Not quite sure what.
Ooh, Karma Cut.
That's huge.
That's Fire Kings did not want to see that.
Nope. Avatar is negating the stone. But they've lost both of their Garunix now unless they're playing a third. And this is going to get a Blue Eyes unless there's another negate. No negate, I would say. Okay, playing 3 Garunix, that's good.
He's still in trouble, though.
Oh, very much so. But I'm pretty sure one of those cards is a Karibo, and he has a float from the Avatar, so Blue Eyes need to have some other stuff. Okay, they've got some other stuff. This is game. Unless it's a kite. I think a kite is hard to kill through. Second Spirit, you're going to imagine? Yeah.
Oh, he's going to have 3 attacks.
Okay, kill through a kite now as well.
Copa knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
It looked savage at the beginning, but...
It doesn't kill for a kite still. What am I talking about? It's the set. But I think you win even if the kite does come down.
Well, I mean,
Kills through any
he
other
had
hand
the
trap.
kernowKing in his
Okay,
hand,
that's
but
game. That's game.
yeah. So it looks like SEM's on Karma Cut too.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of seems like Water has kind of been dethroned a little bit as the, quote unquote best deck, at least.
I think definitely. I think Dark Lords and Blue Eyes are quite a big level above them, right? But the Water right now. That is just my humble opinion, though. People might disagree. And I'm sure the meta will continue to develop.
Oh, it always changes little by little.
Yep. Okay.
But Lost Tribe, really, someone needs to come in and streak a little bit here to kind of get them.
Lass on the table.
Have they started, or is this a shadow game?
Not started yet. I don't think.
There we
There
go.
we go. 6-4, Supreme European Monarchs. Zenzo with 5 wins. Copper just coming in and getting a 6th. Peluche and David, 2 wins apiece. Thank you for the raid, Disturbia. Thanks for everyone that's watching.
Lots of Yami Yugi and lots of Pop Star Kaiba today.
Yeah, I think that is becoming a theme. Oof, I think whoever goes first here has a...
Well, I mean, we don't know what Yami Yugi Yami Yugi could be like 4 different things right
It
now.
could still be Lunar Lights if they've gone and decided that that's the counter. We're about to find out.
I mean, it could be Fire. You don't think it would be Fire Kings, but I mean,
Spirit of White that was telling us he has a Blue Eyes in hand.
well, he did use the lullaby.
Yes. Okay. Well, that told us there was a Blue Eyes in hand. We know there's a Blue Eyes in hand anyway.
See, Tenma's on this shit. He knows whether painters are a thing.
Whether Painter Rooney. I'm not sure whether Painters are a Blue Eyes send it. But then what do I know?
You've never watched Bob Ross. Yami Yugi just says, "Come at me, bro." So how many hand traps are in the hand?
So he's not gonna proc anything like that. He's gonna go into an Ultimate Dragon here. Well, there's definitely something. There's a Sphere Reboot.
That's the one he needed too.
Now, do you go in here and hope there's nothing else? That is what Copper's thinking about now.
I don't know.
I think it's risky. Especially when you've got the Spirit up so you can negate the... Oh!
He's saying, "Fuck the world, I'm going in."
And getting punished for it. Here comes Lunar Lights.
He should have swang first with the spirit, no? Then he could have gone into the blue eyes.
Yeah, but it wouldn't have been.
Wouldn't have been lethal, but gonna do damage, do some damage.
Yeah, but he might want to keep that blue eyes in hand for later plans.
Later plans, like he has later plans.
Yeah, like this is kind of Monk RS now. I don't think swinging there was right. I understand you're praying. Yeah, it's also possible there's not a blue eyes. In fact, there is definitely not a blue eyes in hand. We know that for a fact. There are 3 in the graveyard and not a in the graveyard.
Yep. That's a lot of blue eyes in graveyard. And he ain't getting none of them back either. No stones.
Yeah.
What's this man on? He doesn't have... Oh, that's right. It was the... Never mind. It was the skill poly. I was like, how is his poly not prismatic if he's got a prismatic awakening or melody? Then I remembered skill.
Can he chain block? Over.
I mean, all he has to do is target the spirit with the box and it's over, isn't it? All the blue eyes in the graveyard.
Yeah, there's a chain block, isn't it? That's it.
He definitely needed to not swing there.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like he had pretty much everything anyway, in all fairness. But I think you turn this to defense and just be careful.
Well, he lost by keeping everything in attack.
Yeah. You can argue it's lucky to have multiple hand traps, but at the same time, you just have to play around it as a possibility. So, Lass is 1-0. And it's 6-5. Very close game.
Oh, Luna Lights being a deck that's relevant right now doesn't please me going into the KC Cup season.
The ladder is very Blue Eyes heavy right now if you've played any ladder recently.
Yes, Tenma, they did.
Yeah, and it's worked. There's some spicy techs in there. Super Rush Headlong.
But yes, I faced plenty of those blue eyes while playing my TG deck.
Oof. What's that matchup like?
Draw good or lose.
Water. Copa coming in with water.
I mean, if you draw good enough with the TG deck, I mean, you can beat just about anything. But now that a lot of people have switched over to Karma Cut, that's not good for the big boy.
Yeah. This could be 6 each. Water's not got a great matchup here. Hear that ASAP saying, "Good deck."
ASAP, no. Bad. I thought you were my weather painter brother.
Right, water in the Dweller and Prey plan.
I've
Dweller
seen
in
worse
defense
plans.
mode. If you're Lunar Lights, you just want to smack that dancer on the field as fast as possible, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy for water to deal with. They have a lot of targeting cards.
Hope Woven isn't out, but it's tough.
I mean, he's already used one of his skills too, but Luna Lights is sitting here thinking. Wonder if he's thinking about.
Maybe he has a fusion play already.
And don't forget about the Super Rush headlongs we saw in the earlier Luna decks from.
Yep,
Well,
has a play
Strad.
already.
How all in is it though?
It's got to be all in, or else the Dweller's just going to destroy the Cat Dancer.
Well, I mean, if he's got Fox, and yeah, I suppose this Dweller will negate Fox. This man is thonking. And he does go for the big boy, the dancer.
I almost wonder if you don't summon the Dweller just because it lets him get extra deck stuff. Because now I just don't think you lose. Okay, I'm going to assume there's a Hope Woven play here. Oh, hits the Super Rush.
Man, they really like that card as a tech in their deck.
I mean, it's a good tech.
It does take care of some problems.
It's actually a really good tech against Lunar Lights as well, out of interest. So this deck would beat the Lunar Light Mirror. Okay.
Buzzsaw. This one's got to be Hope Woven, like you were saying.
Yeah. Okay. Unless it's a Kite Roid, it doesn't like any hand traps, and I don't think you can play Kite Roid, so I'm going to say no hand traps this time.
I mean, you can only play Kite Roid if you're cutting the boxes.
Yeah, exactly, which is why I believe. This being able to give 3,000 though is big from the grave.
And the Hope Woven just going to go to 0 here.
Cat Dance is interesting though, because this back row could say something.
If it targets, the box is just going to say no, though.
Depends what it is though, and what it targets and how. It's not lethal even if it targets now, because okay. Because they'd have both gained life points and he'd been able to summon something from the graveyard, but does not matter. 6/6.
SEM, I mean, if they don't have anything else for this, like, I know that was the second deck, so obviously you don't always get to go into a good matchup with your second deck, but
Yeah.
Lunar Lights can be annoying.
They can. They definitely can.
But that is just what Lost Tribe needed to get back into the game.
Yeah. Entirely back in it now.
If there's another Dark Lord deck, do you think that's what we're going to see?
Dark Lords of Fire Kings both work. I wouldn't be shocked if there was another Dark Lord deck. Yulako. And we're in.
And it's Yami Yugi versus Yami Yugi, so chances are it's Dark Lords or Fire Kings.
Dark Lords. Dark Lord's doing Dark Lord things.
No stick chair, but still a pretty solid opening here.
Stick chair's almost more risky in a way. We saw the stick chair game where they opened stick chair and it didn't work out for...
That was because of the desire, though. getting a little greedy with it.
Yeah.
This is like, even though there's no stick chair, like this is a good Dark Lord opening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Like, especially after we watched how the other game played out, you know, going to deck out. I mean,
I don't want to watch another deck out.
I mean, chances are with the way the Dark Lord player opened up, that might be what we're looking at. He opened up that.
I'm aware of that, but I still don't want to watch it. Lunar Lights can pressure Dark Lords here though, because, like you said, they can keep topping into their stick and chairs instead of their cards they need to keep the loop going at this stage.
Yeah. They need to get the big dancer out though.
Wow, I'm going to say there's a good chance that's about to happen.
Oh yeah. He's thinking about what to summon or what to send pretty hard, though. MB makes a good point in chat. Super Rush plus Dancer clears the board.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, because you just negate.
Effect will get negated.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I mean, I did point out that happened earlier, but it doesn't when there's a Sanctified.
Good play here, getting the Uko back and re-establishing that big defensive board, which... Ooh, this is Draw, Sense, Spell, and Trap. That you can use multiple times in a game, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
Is he just... This is how the other Dark Lord player lost. Searching Desire. Gonna be using the trap here pretty quick. The next effect has to be the trap.
Yeah. And it will be.
Lunar Lights do have fusion in hand right now from the Martin discard last turn. So I mean going the cat dancer or whatever the fuck it's called doesn't really help here right now though. Wasn't Zenzo playing a lava golem in his deck too though, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, he was. You do remember correctly.
PG stream? Heck no, lad. Sometimes it just slips on the weekend when we just letting it all hang out.
Oh man, this is another deck out, isn't it?
It's looking that way, K-Row.
He's not even trying to make plays.
I mean, this is draw, sense, spell, and trap. I mean, I think this one's a lot easier to deck somebody out with.
Yeah, you're going to consistently see your cards.
This... Strap in, people. Strap in.
Oh man, we're up to 100. I must have missed a raid. We're up to 138 people.
I think you've only been raided by Ohimi and Disturbia so far.
Okay. Everyone's here anyway. I think this is 138 is the most I've ever had on my channel, so that's cool.
I'm gonna take all the credit.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he actually is making plays.
I don't know how much I agree with it, but...
I mean, I think he's in a pretty safe spot either way, so can speed the game up for us a little bit, mayhaps.
Oh, he's just crashing. That deck, I actually do like that play, but that just lets you know he's going for deck out.
Not a fan of it myself for that reason, but what can you do? We've already, for those that don't know, we've already watched one deck out. I think I lost half my viewers because of it. We're gonna watch a second. We might be here for a long while.
Still 11 cards left in deck and 2 more Lunalite polys.
Yeah, and as it has been pointed out, Lassie is a slow boy. He does not play quickly, so this might take a while.
Interesting.
Yeah. Crazy.
There is a Sphere Ebola. Most definitely.
Not sure about this. I like it. It's more exciting, but not sure about it. With the draw, sense, spell, or trap, I don't think there's any sort of chance of this going wrong.
No, like there's no reason for him not to deck him out unless he's not confident about his timer.
There's another hand trap.
Attack. You're gonna do it, do it.
I have to say, I appreciate this though, Basura. He's putting on a show, that's what we want. He's probing. I mean, it's still not the most exciting game of Yu-Gi-Oh! We've ever watched, let's not lie, but it's better than pass, combo, combo, pass.
That's how Dark Lords wins, K-Rose.
I know. I cannot like it still.
Dark Lord's just getting all their tools in hand because there's no way they're decking out.
That veil basically means that... Oh, you can't even clear that veil because you trigger D-draw.
Mm-hmm.
Though, I think there is an argument that, like, what can you D-draw here that's going to change the game?
Like, he already has the Lunalite Poly in hand.
Yeah, but when you've got...
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he would need his Super Rush, but I mean, Super Rush isn't doing
No, it's not
a whole lot if he wants to try and clear the board.
I think you can just trigger it here and keep probing.
Discards the Lunalite Poly. Lunalites need their... Don't Lunalites need kind of all their polys in this matchup?
You'd think so, but... maybe it was the only card he could afford to discard. $7,300 life points. And a text. Deck out incoming.
I mean, with the Desire in the graveyard and the Amdusk already on the field, he doesn't really have a good way of dealing, like, clearing this Dancer, I should say.
No, but doesn't need
that's
to.
Not good. That's not gonna matter, though. That doesn't matter at all.
No.
Flip everything to def... Oh, he has another Amdusk. 2 Amdusk. But he just chucks the Amdusk to get the contact in graveyard.
Yeah.
That is not Super Rush.
Oh, that's triggered Deedril.
I honestly don't think he cares anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, honestly, like, Super Rush is the only thing he's gonna be drawn for, too. Like, what? That or a hand trap?
Sends it back to the graveyard. Gains 3,000. The game sped up dramatically when this matchup didn't happen, but now it's happened again. There's just nothing really to say about this game.
Dark Lord's just doing Dark Lord things,
Dark Lord's
looping.
just doing Dark Lord things.
I mean, and this is even better at doing the deck out with the Draw Sense spell trap.
Yeah, the Draw Sense spell is big brain for the deck out play. Like, it doesn't look like there's going to be a Lava Golem there, but it doesn't really matter. Most of those cards have got to be stick and chair, or he's not even running the stick and chair engine.
I mean, he is playing Ukelbach and he is playing 2 Amdust.
So very possibly just not running the stick chair engine.
What? Oh. It's like, why the heck is he summoning an Amtusk in attack position? This
Oh,
makes
he's
more
gone into a
sense.
sword breaker. This is, why didn't they send this as the first counter? This is crazy.
Did he time out?
Maybe timed out, yeah. I think also they both die, so maybe it was just a scoop.
I mean,
Put their noses back out in front again. 7-6.
he saved us some time, regardless.
Yeah. Oh, right back into the next one. Like to see that.
It looks like a Blue Eyes deck.
It does. Lots of blue eyes for Lost Tribe.
Every player from Lost Tribe has had Blue Eyes, haven't they?
Yeah. I think it makes sense. The way the meta is right now.
Helping out this starting hand for Dark Lords.
But no stick or chair engine, all of a sudden this engine doesn't beat Blue Eyes by itself if Blue Eyes draws well.
I mean, the more I watch it, it seems like more of a conventional no stick chair
Yeah,
type deal.
I think so as well. Sanctify is
Decent.
engraved to negate something.
It wouldn't be great if he is forced to negate a Sage.
Okay, that's already looking like favor Blue Eyes.
He was definitely smart to search his Tez out right away.
Yeah. Stone. Really good for Blue Eyes.
He's taking his time thinking, though. Whoever said this Lassie was a thinker wasn't lying. Either that or he's looking... I mean, his hand could be crazy busted, and he could just be looking for a big play.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way you're going to lethal this turn realistically with the 2,000 life points gain.
No. I mean, he has life point negation. He has another monster he can get out of the graveyard. Just going in after the Ukelbach, though.
A lot of thinking for a very little. Yeah, that makes sense, MB. You are right.
I think your stream died again, brah.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, now it's coming back. Now it's off again.
Yeah, it'll come back in a second. No, it won't. Will it? Who knows? I can tell because it's red here, but I can't do anything about it. I don't know why it's happening.
Blue Eyes with a big board here, though. I mean, does Dark Lords just go big board here? Try and... I think Blue Eyes can get too many 3,000 plus beaters on the board to, like...
Yeah.
They can stall for a little bit, but certainly not forever against this deck.
No, Blue Eyes is a counter to this.
And he's going Helio, it looks like.
Makes sense. Sanctified is big.
Oh, wow.
Still game.
I think he's just gonna try and gain life points.
but
He's
you're
gonna
not.
get up to 67,
You're not coming back from this.
62.
Oh, this actually might be it. Just get alternative back.
He got back the Ultimate Dragons.
Ultimate Dragons also works. It's just like, this game is done now. It's taken too long, this war. 7-7. Yeah, sorry everyone watching for my stream. I genuinely don't know what's happening. My internet is completely fine. Duel Links or Sano are both carried on normal the entire way. It's just the stream seems to drop out every now and again. Seven.
This is going to be going right down to the end, though. You like to see these kind of games, though, where it goes right down to the end. Maybe not where you see like basically 2 deck out style wins. One didn't go all the way, thankfully, but
yeah, the deck out wins were a bit much, I think, but
well, I mean, those were his best route. Those players' best routes to a win.
Yeah, for sure. You can't blame anyone for playing that way in the situation, but it's maybe not as fun to watch as the spectator. Now you've got to expect. Oh, they're already in. You've got to expect there to be a decent Blue Eyes counter on the back of this, because Dark Lords Pure was always going to lose to Blue Eyes. I think that's a Thunder Dragon. I think SEM have decided that Thunder Dragon is the counter to Blue Eyes.
Thunder Dragon, if it is Thunder Dragon, is going first. Or it could be level tuning Dark Lords. But 21 cards would indeed suggest Thunder Dragons. It doesn't look like Thunder Dragons potentially opened upgrade.
No. It does kind of look like they might have bricked.
Not a complete brick,
It's not
but
good though, is it?
No. Oh, okay,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Okay. It's good if this
they live.
survives. Yeah.
Interesting. That's got to be a roar, but
Makes sense, I think. You want to stay alive. Roar gives you a better chance.
not getting the dark effect kind of stinks, though. But I suppose this does allow him to stay alive better.
Yeah, though there are OTKs here. Still, for Blue Eyes, for sure. Tuna, Blue Eyes, Alternative, and Ancient Rules would be an OTK.
I mean, he's gonna get a float off of Dragon Roar. Remember that.
Yeah, but you could go into Spirit and negate that.
But yeah, I mean, if Thunder Dragons lives here, they are gonna pop off next turn. So Blue Eyes definitely has to be thinking about that in the back of their minds.
Yeah. Oh, and you need a Sage for the combo that I just said as well. Okay, 5 guns. It's possible still. There are lethal plays here.
He's just thinking real hard, like.
Okay,
Now he's moving, though.
I don't think this is the start to one of them, though. I think any play where you're not synchroing here, you might be in some trouble. This is it.
Yeah, that's. Thunder Dragons are gonna pop off.
Yep. You need to activate that back row, whatever it is here, and then that means that you can just pop the 2 Blue Eyes, unless it's a Divine Wrath or a Ultimate Providence, but come on, man.
Or Champions Vigilance. Don't be forgetting about Champs Vig.
Yeah.
But a lot of that's gonna get chain blocked here.
Yeah.
Well, now he just gets to go for the Blue Eyes. This is over, folks.
Yeah, in fact, we'll get chain. Yeah.
This is ease game for Thunder Dragons.
Yeah. Eight, 7. Pendulum swings. Back to SEM.
So, Lost Tribe down to their final player here. We're going to get to see what Blind Bix has to offer. So far, every Lost Tribe player has had a Blue Eyes deck. Unless I am mistaken.
No, I don't think you are.
So we will get to see if they have one player that does not have blue eyes, or if they just think blue eyes is that good.
They might send the other deck and repeat though, so I don't think we would know if there was a fifth blue eyes.
That is true. They wouldn't be sending in blue eyes to this.
Yeah. Stream is going again, great.
You need to tell Twitch to get on their shit.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
I've dropped
your internet's been fine with me.
I've dropped 5.1% of my frames, but like it's either 100% or 0%. Who knows? Anyway, 8-7. No one else is on the table yet. It's a fine time for it to be down.
You think this is what's hurting your numbers right here?
Yeah. This happened in the Team Wars talks as well, so. Oh, someone joined the room.
Oh, we know who it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, I say someone as if it's like a mystery that. Taking the time.
Well, if they had time left on the timer, well, I suppose why not use it?
Yeah.
Maybe he had to prepare himself, do a couple pre-game rituals.
Yeah. Some meditation. In the room, I'm pretty sure.
He's in the room.
Yeah, there we go.
There it is. Sporting a shark icon. We will see if that tells us anything about his decks.
Yeah.
It is a Yami Yugi.
Oh, the good opening for Thunder Dragons.
What do you think? Out of the three decks it could possibly be, which one do you think this is?
I don't know. Maybe they bought 3 Blue Eyes counters. If it's Fire Kings, that's really good for them.
Or it could be the Weather Painter Spice. Never forget about the painters.
It's not.
Oh, it's the Dark Lords.
Is Stick Chair.
Dark Lords could just OTK here.
Could have stopped this all with a level 6 play.
With Bonzer.
Yeah.
I mean, if he went Dragon Dark, he might not have had a way to level Duke. He did have to ditch the Hawk.
Yeah.
Nastin is game right here.
Okay. Has he got two of the Dark Lord cards? Eight.
Yep, just what the doctor ordered for Lost Tribe right there. Easy game, easy life. Not too much thinking about that one.
No.
That's a big delay right there.
Oh wow. Is it not game? Oh, it is. Okay. I thought I'd called it too early. I'd even changed all the names and stuff there. Raymond against Bix. Showdown at 8-8.
So we will see, we're basically going to get to see basically all the decks from each teams, which is...
Yeah.
It is interesting to see how, like, one team seems to prefer the Dark Lords and the other team seems to favor the Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
And Luna Lights with Super Rush Headlong.
Yeah, lots of Lunar Lights. Lunar Lights and Blue Eyes. Yeah, I think why no Bouncer is a good question, personally. But maybe it was impossible. I don't quite remember the deck state enough to say for sure. The game state. He's in the room.
This should be interesting to see what the final decks are first here.
Raymond is, of course, a 2019 World Championship competitor, so not a bad person to have at the end of your roster.
Just gotta hope he's got the advantage with his deck choice here, or with the team's deck choice.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes, like, the two, like, places that can sometimes be hard to play, like the opener, you never know what you're gonna go into, and the end, I mean...
Wow.
Are you going in with the score, like, 8-8, or are you going in with the score, like... If your team's way behind, you could have some pretty poor decks for the situation.
Yeah. He's gonna do his best anyway.
It's Blue Eyes.
Blue Eyes going
So it does look like SEM
though.
has the good decks for the situation.
Oh, is it stick and chair? Oh no! Ah, they might have to repeat here.
Watch him discard the stone.
It's so hard though, because even if the stone is discarded, it's 4 cards you've got to fight against now, on top of this.
I know. I mean, opening up Stick Chair, like, especially if you draw the other Dark Lord shenanigans, is a huge advantage.
Consonants.
Oh, wow, that was a good hit. And it does look like he has some of the other Dark Lord shenanigans.
Yeah, this looks like a I have absolutely everything hand.
Discards Tez. He doesn't have everything.
No, definitely not everything. I partially take that back.
He needed contact to extend. Ancient rules.
Ooh.
Does he have anything else in hand that's relevant? Chances are that's a set stone that he's big sad that he didn't have the cards of consonance for.
Yeah, that's looking like a huge discard. Do you go for another hand discard here if you...
You can only use each effect
Oh,
once.
is it only once? Oof.
So he can do something from the graveyard, or he can do a monster on the field right now.
Man, that's a bad thing to forget. Yeah.
But he does have contact now. Now this is looking... He does have game here, I believe.
I think so.
Yep, he's going for it.
Yeah, I mean you have to, don't you? And I think it is game.
Well, it is game if he goes for it, and there's no Sphere Karibo, which I'd be shocked. Not sending the stone to the graveyard. Shaking my head. That would have been the BM play.
That would have been the BM play. 9-8. Lost Tribe ahead for the very first time since they went
first couple
2-0 at the
deck.
beginning.
Probably gonna see a repeat here. I see Mortal typing in chat, and they are repeating.
Yeah, makes sense.
That was quick.
Well, it's kind of the only option, isn't it?
Probably.
Can Vic seal this? Oh, first again. Does he have to stick and chair again? No stick and chair, I'm gonna say. Maybe he could draw into it though.
He's big thonking right here.
Is going for it by looks. Well, I mean, we don't know that yet. No, he's not going for it.
No, I think he's just going to make a safe conservative play here.
Ooh.
Alright, so one of those has to be sanctified. I don't see why else he would have searched the contact.
Yeah. Okay, this is good for Blue Eyes. Is a karma cut.
I suppose that would be a reason right there. He didn't go for the Ishsal draw. Would have been pretty ballsy by the looks of it, though.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Karma Cut and Dark Lords. Interesting.
No, it does see play in the stick chair version.
I normally play different traps, so that's just me, though. He's going to get on the board with an Ishsal, though, on his turn.
Yeah, but this can hit the back row now.
I mean, I'm starting to think that's not sanctified.
I mean, yeah, it isn't. That would be way too risky. MST. This is a mountain to climb, though. Oh, hits the bluff. I don't know what you can top here.
I mean, he does have contact. He does have plays.
Yeah.
He's not dead. He's in trouble, but he's not dead. I mean, there could be a potential Ultimate Dragon's play next turn.
You've got to think that's a karma cut face down. Is more what I meant.
That would definitely hurt the Dark Lord player.
A book.
Book of Moon, that hurts too, TBH. Now he just needs alternative and he wins.
I mean, he can synchro here and pop in.
Oh, alternatives banished, never mind.
He can Vermilion and then he can summon a stone as well.
True. That may be what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Or possibly skill.
Skill also works. Yeah. 9-9.
So we are going to get to see what Lost Tribe's last deck is. If it's Luna Lights with Super Rush, they sitting pretty.
Yeah.
It's done its job against Blue Eyes in the other games.
It would be so cruel for a team that prepared so well against Blue Eyes to lose to Blue Eyes eventually. Okay, they've both lost a deck, so let's...
Bohemian Chad is saying Bix has historically been a water player.
Yeah.
He does have the shark icon.
He has been a water player historically, so...
And it is a shark deck. Each team bringing one shark deck.
Shows how the stocks have fallen for the shark deck over time, doesn't it? That each
It
team
does.
only brought one.
I mean, each team did have a repeat, but I don't think it would have made much sense for those other decks to have been water.
Oh, this is a nice hand for Blue Eyes. A really nice hand.
Yeah, just turn one. I only got 9 cards left in the deck. That's pretty strong. Two back row to presumably stop any monster shenanigans.
Yeah. MST on 1 though. It's so weird seeing this card in the game. I know it's been in the game for ages now, but it wasn't for such a long time.
I mean, it's only been in the game for about 20 days, so...
Yeah. It's not... Oh, it's TTH build.
That is a big hit. Especially if that's another TTH right there.
I'm sure we've seen a karma from them.
Oh, that looks like 0 delay right there.
Oh no. Well, not oh no. Oh no, depending on who you are rooting
who you're
for.
cheering for. We are impartial.
We? Yeah.
Maybe you're not. I'm impartial.
I'm impartial. I'm impartial.
This could be just game though, no?
How'd you get over both Blue Eyes?
There are ways. There are ways. It's looking like he knows one of these ways.
Yeah. This is it, isn't it? Yep.
Attack squad for game, unless that's drawing. I wonder if that was a dead TTH or just a dead card.
10-9. Wow. SEM, one of the last undefeated teams, losing 10-9. Bix coming in clutch at the end for his team with water there.
I wonder if that was a bluff or another TTH.
Yeah. I would say a bluff, but what do we know?
I mean, if it was another TTH, it would be a bluff at that point.
Yeah. Right, just turning.
But yeah, that was an exciting war, though, coming right down to the end.
Huge war. Yeah, final game. Really big. Right, 1 second. Let's check if there's anyone that wants an interview. We will see.
Except for Taha.
No, we can do Taha. I'll give everyone another minute to decide, but if not, I think we'll close the stream there because this has been going on.
We're gonna drag Taha in here. We just kidding.
Hours now.
Well, it is a Dark Lord's meta again.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Not looking like it. Okay. Gonna call it there. I've been kernowKing. You've been Sanouske. Thanks for coming out and watching us. Any final words?
It was a good match to watch. A good game to both teams. I mean, I didn't see any crazy play. Both teams seemed like they played well.
Yep.
I mean, 10-9 usually indicative of that. Both teams chose their decks well. It was just, a deck. It basically came down to, it looks like, sniping the right card on an MST.
Yeah.
And he had the hand.
Oh.
But, yeah, it was a good game to both teams, and good luck the rest of the season.
Yeah. I have just been pinged.
Kind of. You were half pinged. I consider that a half ping.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like we are going to have an interview. Got to be quick with it though.
Getting past K-Ro's bedtime, folks.
Yeah. No, my starving cats are meowing at me, so...
K-Ro thinks he's getting old, but I'm like, what, 10 years older than you?
I don't know, I didn't think you were 10, but...
What, are you 25?
Okay, yeah, then you are. No, I'm not 25 yet. Oh. Okay.
You keep he's
in. We're gonna...
waiting room?
Gonna move... 1 second. How easy is this to do?
It's just drag and drop.
Bix, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Cool. Hi, how are you doing? Well done. Sealing the huge win there in a great game. Yeah. What are the feelings in your team right now? I bet you're all pretty happy.
Yeah, we were really quite hyped after that last game, because it really went down to the very, very last game to actually get the victory. So and
Tell me, how did it feel to snipe that TTH was at MST?
I mean, to be frank, the previous duel, it was the same thing, right? The 50-50, but I sniped the consonants instead of the book. So yeah, it's like
we're focused on. I know it goes either ways. I'm just asking, like, how happy were you when you hit that TTH?
Yeah, I was like, okay, maybe we got a shot at this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it must have been nice not only when you hit TTH, but then when you started doing stuff and you felt no delays. That's the like.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, there's no delays.
Yeah.
Then like one by one, then like you were like one by one attack. Then oh man, when the last one went through it. Oh.
Yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? Everyone's always terrified of a Sphere Karibo that definitely doesn't exist. You still, in those situations, you still think it might be there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you never know, right? It's just you just get paranoid about everything.
Yeah. So
it was a much needed victory. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. You guys are 2-2 now, so in an okay spot. Definitely playoffs are still possible. One thing that I want to talk about is Lunar Lights. That's Lunar Lights with Super Rush Headlong. I'm assuming there have been some testing going on during the week that's come to that decision. It looked like it was a great call.
Yeah, because we actually, like, both of the guys that we put on, like, they actually all of us, we really tested, like, Lunar Light that we actually brought along for, like, the past week. We actually tested in-house quite a lot with it, and we are really happy with the results, because as you can see, like, the score is for that deck itself is actually pretty good.
Yeah. It was a really good meta call in the situation, especially the Super Rush. It's always nice when you find an old card and make it work. So congratulations to you and the team for that. And yeah, just a good job with the war. Thanks very much for coming on. Have you got any shout-outs or last thoughts anything you want to say?
Just want to shout out to my team war, like all my teammates from my team war, my clan wars, my war phase whatsoever. Like
Yeah.
Like I'm like actually pretty new to this game, so it's like all these people like helping me along. Like I make mistakes and stuff, then yeah, they are really guiding me along. Yeah.
Good. Good
Hope
to
to
hear.
do better. Hope to do better in the future. Yeah.
Hey,
Thank
well,
you.
you did well today, so good job.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks.
Cool. All right, I think we're going to close it there. Thanks for coming out, everyone. Catch you later.